All right. How about Chase Young signing with the New Orleans Saints of all teams? The Saints decide to be the team to give Chase Young the contract. And listen, there was a lot of discussion with Chase Young. You know, he's someone who was picked number 2 overall. And he wasn't just a number 2 overall pick. He was like a great number 2 overall pick prospect. He was, people were giving him Lawrence Taylor comparisons, and he wins Defensive Rookie of the Year, has great advanced analytics, certainly in that first season, and great numbers in general. The eye test was good. Everything was good with Chase Young after that first year. It was a lock that Washington had a star edge rusher for years to come. Then the next few seasons happened. He couldn't really stay on the field, couldn't stay healthy. His advanced numbers were still pretty good, although not as good as they were his rookie year. But the regular stats, the box score stats, were much worse. They were very down, especially last season. The box score stats were very down, and I think a lot of people kind of wrote him off because of that. They kind of felt like he was, last season, well, the sacks aren't there, and kind of, weren't as into him. I do think there is a chance this could be a real big win for the New Orleans Saints. And I also should mention, the exact wording is they're expected to sign Chase Young, so it doesn't necessarily mean it's locked in stone, but it seems like it's going to happen. So I feel comfortable enough making the video. 24 years old and has had a great season on his resume, and it was a huge college prospect. I mean, I thought he played pretty well for the 49ers. I know he didn't get the sacks, and I think part of it was he went up against a couple of really good offensive lines in the playoffs before finally getting to play the Chiefs in the Super Bowl, which wasn't that great of a tackle situation, I should say. But I think he was good, really, especially good in that Super Bowl. And I think there's a lot of value in someone like him, especially for the Saints, who are kind of in this weird no man's land. Going out and adding someone like Chase Young could be, a real win for them. Now, we don't know any contract details just yet because, again, it hasn't happened yet. Like, he hasn't officially signed yet, so how would we know the contract details? But, it feels like it could be a really buy low, high reward type thing. And for the Saints, who, they have guys. Carl Granderson is good. Cam Jordan is, I think, still good, although definitely getting up there in age. This feels like, hey, let's have him kind of, be one of those three, those three guys kind of rotate in and out this season. And then, you have Chase Young, and I think Carl Granderson would be the other guy they'd kind of go with from there. And hey, if Chase Young gets hurt and it doesn't work out, then it doesn't work out. But there's the potential to get a great player here, which is what the Saints are doing. So yeah, interesting move. Those are my thoughts on it. What are yours? Let me know in the comments below. Always love hearing from y'all. And of course, as always, thanks for watching.